Welcome to Copilot Podcasts. Did you know that out of 114 million YouTube channels, less than 2% have over 10,000 subscribers? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of micro creators, specifically looking at Steve Weathers, a channel that's carving its own unique path with exactly 94 subscribers and 94 videos.
That's such an interesting case study, especially given the current state of YouTube's creator ecosystem.
What makes this channel particularly intriguing is its eclectic mix of content, gaming reviews, art, animation, and comedy. It's like a digital variety show.
And you know what's fascinating? According to recent YouTube analytics data, this kind of diverse content approach is actually becoming more common among smaller creators.
Really? I would have thought specializing would be the way to go.
Well, that's what makes the 2025 landscape so interesting. YouTube's algorithm updates are actually starting to favor what they call viewer satisfaction over pure metrics.
Can you break that down a bit?
According to the latest algorithm documentation, YouTube now weighs viewer satisfaction more heavily than just watch time or click-through rates.
That's actually pretty revolutionary for small creators, isn't it?
Exactly. And there's this new feature called Hype that's specifically designed for channels under 500,000 subscribers.
Oh, tell me more about that.
It's fascinating. Viewers can hype videos from smaller channels, and these videos get featured on country-specific leaderboards with special badges.
That's actually a game changer for channels like Steve Weathers.
And here's what's really interesting. In test markets like Brazil and Taiwan, this led to over 5 million hypes across 50,000 channels.
But let's talk about the numbers game for a minute. Why do you think this channel has exactly 94 subscribers and 94 videos?
That's actually a really interesting pattern. It suggests consistent output. They're creating content regularly without getting caught up in the numbers game.
Almost like they're focusing on the art rather than the metrics?
Exactly. And according to recent studies, that's becoming a more viable approach in 2025.
How so?
Well, the new algorithm is designed to understand content more deeply. It's not just about keywords anymore. It analyzes video transcripts, on-screen content, and context.
That's fascinating. So it's almost like the algorithm is becoming more human?
In a way, yes. It's trying to understand what makes content valuable rather than just viral.
Let's talk about the content mix. Gaming reviews, art, animation, comedy, that's quite a spread.
And interestingly, this diverse approach might actually be smart. The 2025 algorithm update specifically rewards channels that maintain consistency while experimenting with formats.
But isn't that risky? I mean, conventional wisdom says to stick to one niche.
That's where it gets interesting. The data shows that while gaming is incredibly competitive, with 6.2 million videos and 1 million channels, there's room for unique approaches.
So it's about finding your own angle within these broader categories?
Exactly. And Steve Weathers seems to be doing just that by combining gaming with art and animation.
That's actually pretty clever, creating a unique intersection of interests.
And the numbers suggest this approach can work. The key is building a dedicated community rather than chasing viral success.
Speaking of community, how important is that for small channels in 2025?
It's crucial. YouTube's new posts feature, which used to be limited to bigger channels, is now available to creators with just 500 subscribers.
Wait, so Steve Weathers is actually pretty close to unlocking that feature?
Exactly. They're about 400 subscribers away from accessing a tool that could really help them engage with their audience between uploads.
Let's talk about growth strategies. What should a channel like this be focusing on?
According to recent data, success in 2025 is less about gaming the system and more about serving viewers consistently.
But with so much competition, how do you even get noticed?
That's where YouTube's new discovery features come in. The platform is actively trying to surface content from smaller creators to diverse audiences.
Really? How does that work?
Well, the algorithm now looks at what they call viewer satisfaction signals, not just views or likes, but how people interact with the content.
That's actually pretty encouraging for small creators.
And here's what's fascinating. Channels that maintain consistent output, like Steve Weathers with their 94 videos, often see better long-term growth.
Is there something special about that 1-to-1 ratio they have? 94 videos, 94 subscribers?
While it might be coincidental, it actually reflects a healthy growth pattern. Each video is potentially finding its own dedicated viewer.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
And it aligns with what we're seeing in successful small channels, focusing on building genuine connections rather than viral moments.
Let's talk about the future. Where do you see channels like this heading?
Based on current trends, we're likely to see more support for small creators from YouTube itself.
That's quite different from what we've seen in the past.
Absolutely. The platform is recognizing that diverse, smaller creators are crucial for maintaining a healthy ecosystem.
What advice would you give to channels like Steve Weathers?
Keep experimenting while maintaining consistency. The data shows that channels who stay true to their vision while adapting to feedback tend to grow steadily.
That's actually really encouraging for small creators.
And remember, in 2025, authenticity is becoming more valuable than ever on the platform.
Do you think we'll see more channels taking this diverse content approach?
According to current trends, yes. The platform is moving away from rigid niche requirements and toward more authentic expression.
That's quite a shift from the old stick to your niche advice.
Exactly. The data shows that viewers are increasingly drawn to creators who show different facets of their interests.
So what's the key takeaway for our listeners?
Success on YouTube in 2025 isn't about gaming the algorithm or chasing trends. It's about consistent, authentic content that serves your viewers.
And channels like Steve Weathers are kind of proving that, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're showing that there's value in staying true to your creative vision, even if growth comes gradually.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Copilot Podcasts. Remember, in the vast ocean of content, sometimes the smallest boats chart the most interesting courses.
And with YouTube's new creator-friendly features, those small boats might just find their perfect harbor.
Thanks for joining us on this exploration of the changing landscape of YouTube creation. Until next time, keep creating, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep it real.